the Frank Menschner Cup 2025. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
And we are so excited to be here. We got LC Custodes, the home team, in red versus the Zbraslav in white and green. They are looking to dethrone LC Custodes. Ryder, what do you think after seeing these teams play throughout this tournament? What are the keys to the game?
I think it's really going to come down to which defense can make more stops here. Both offenses hot so far. Zbraslav putting up 21 in the last game of the night yesterday, but this Custodes team is a 7-time champion for a reason.
Absolutely, and the first shot of the game gets gobbled up. Good first possession though. You can tell that there's some electricity in the air. The crowd is rocking thus far. Lost shot to Kanotek, can't make him connect. Peshek takes that shot. Oh my goodness, that was a very close attempt there.
And in the semifinals, Blaha, the goaltender in net for Zbraslav, absolutely shut down the Finnish team and locked it up for Zbraslav. We'll see if he can continue that hot streak here.
Zbraslav takes that shot, goes wide. Verta picks it up.
Interestingly, it appears that Josef Slavik in net here for Custodes to open up the game. Jakob Marish had been the starting goalie for the first 5 and comes in with 5% higher on his save rate.
Hear the crowd noise. It is rocking for Zbraslav. Shot taken off the legs of Slavik. Mola picks that up. They get it off to the races. Chance for Hayek. It bounces off of Hayek and Yaro Horn.
Ooh, and extracurriculars here already just over a minute into this game.
Really got to get this ball over, and they finally do. A little bit of extracurricular there with Hayek.
Also a rare moment here in which Custodes does not appear to be the fan favorite in this arena. The Zbraslav fans are out in force tonight as they try to get their club to their first title here at the FMC.
Voda on the run, takes that shot. It gets picked up by Vimola. Vimola sends it for Streblet. Can he chase it down in time to get a shot on Blaha? He can't, but he gets himself the rebound on the doorstep.
There it is! First goal of the night to LC Custodes.
What a beautiful goal there by Lukasz Kuchera.
Kuchera coming into this game with 22 points, absolutely lighting it up, and gets his first of the night there.
Great play there by the Custodes. That is a Custode classic. You think you have control on the offensive end, and all of a sudden they are scoring, and a bit of a slip there off to the side.
We should mention, and as the turf burns on my own knees can attest, this field quite slippery after heavy rain overnight.
Heavy rain, heavy sweat. Hold on. Can he get through the pressure? He can. Off to the side, finds Peck. Peck, a very fast, very slippery player, gets to Peshek. Peshek to Loscott. Loscott gonna take one off the foot. Blaha, and this is gonna stay Custodes ball.
Oh, what a save.
Blaha with the one-timer save off of Peshek's attempt. Trying to get a reverse transition goal here. Give the Custodes a taste of their own medicine. They're having trouble picking up this loose ball. They finally get it with Klima.
Refs letting them play here early on. We are getting a good amount of off-ball pressure from these teams. These are rivals in the NBLL, and from the looks of it, do not like each other any more tonight than they do regularly.
Mola picks up that ball after they strip on Friedel.
Hard pick there on Verta.
Peshek with some time and room. You hate to see it if you are a Zbraslav fan. Very rare turnover almost. Kuchera actually picked that one up. I thought that was a turnover. Peshek loads up off the body of Blaha.
These Czech team goalies have been fantastic in this tournament, but Blaha in particular might be the strongest netminder we've seen in this tournament so far, as he has led his team to a 5-0 start and a spot in this gold medal match.
Really physical loose ball there, both teams. Whitmer playing with no stick and scored by Kuchera, his second of the game already.
Kuchera, a great dive there and a great opportunity to take advantage of the broken stick there. Brian Whitmer forced to play with just his hands as he gets past him for the dive. 2-0 early into this game. We should mention, if you haven't noticed on the scoreboard already, this final will be 3 12-minute stopped time periods, a change in format from the running clock from the previous games.
This should be an absolute barn burner. That's what everybody's hoping for. You can hear the Radotín chants now. They're trying to match sounds of the Zbraslav drums, and it's tough.
Both fans getting it going, and here we are hearing it in the box. Heavy pressure there by Custodes, but they're going to get the ball at the floor for Zbraslav.
Yaroslav Horn not able to corral that transition pass, so he's got to pick up that ball. He's going to get it to his team for an offensive shift. It feels like it's been a while since Zbraslav has had a good O shift. They're going to need to get that going. 10 to shoot, though. Clock ticking. Can they get one off in time and on net? No, they cannot. Off the rebound, though, Friedel. Oh, just high. That could have been a really good take.
Not a ton of opportunities for us to see this Zbraslav's offense in the settled situations yet so far.
Hayek, they call him the Cobra. Shot scored by Knotek.
Knotek coming into this game as the tournament's leader in goals, gets his first of the night there to extend the lead to 3 for Custodes just about 5 minutes into this first frame.
Tomasz Hayek is one of the most lethal transition players in all of Europe. And that showcases it right there. They are out to this face-off so quick. Both teams loving the energy, loving the momentum. They're flying around. Bodies are hitting the deck. They are hitting each other.
Refs clearly have decided to not call this one as tight as some of these group stage games have been. We are going to get some fast and physical action here in Radotín tonight.
Heck throws a little hitch, doesn't throw a shot off, gets the backdoor cut, can't put it on net.
Those pipe-to-pipe low opportunities are a Custodes staple and so incredibly hard to guard.
I thought Kuchera was going to load up and take that shot. He did not. Now they've got a shot clock violation, a lucky break. For Zbraslav, František Klima is going to run the floor now.
The crowd once again competing with Radotín and Zbraslav chants in the stands. These fans electric tonight here so far.
I got to say, I've been an attendee of this tournament a couple times, one time for Zbraslav, and I did not hear this type of crowd reaction for Zbraslav at the time. Now to see them in the gold medal game, it's very cool to see the growth of this squad and to hear the crowd rocking, as normally it is LC Radotín all the way in the gold medal
games. A glove down on the turf. The Custodes player elects to clear it with one glove on rather than go back for the equipment.
A lot of boos coming out from the crowd as well. Loskot, he feeds across to Pešek. He had his defender slip. Pešek, oh my goodness, that is a scary sight. Loskot slipped for the Custodes. Now off to the races. Zbraslav, can they bury the first one? Right into the body. Not the best shot selection for Zbraslav.
Probably the best opportunity we've seen from Zbraslav tonight, but not the placement that they want to see there, as we have a stick down on the field already.
Josef Slavik is an absolutely incredible goalie, as is Victor Blaha. You're not, oh, speaking of, look at that fake. You're not going to beat Blaha by throwing it right to his chest. Horn.
Custodes have done a good job of getting Blaha moving early. We got to see whether or not Zbraslav can answer with a little bit of ball movement of their own. These deep step downs they are settling for, not going to beat the goalie here easily.
Kribal took that shot, it goes wide. Now loose ball. Getting real dirty in the corner. Up against the wall, shot clock violation. This will be Custodes' ball.
A good job by Custodes to just tie that one up and keep it loose to force the violation.
Finally, somebody gets that loose stick out of the way. That was Ferda. Lukasz Cikar versus Lukasz Kuchera. Throwing some good slashes. Tomasz Prohaska is going to lose that loose ball. Zbraslav is going to pick it up. Friedel to Ferda. Ferda. Can he bury? No, he can't.
Ferda, a weapon in transition for this Zbraslav team so far in this tournament.
Cikar was looking to catch a body on that wall. Missed that one, but Voda's got the ball here. Thinking about it.
Zbraslav has brought in a drum out now as these chants getting deafening from the stands. Ooh, the goalie taking a swing there.
Not able to make anything from it. Tomasz Hayek. Again, this is that dangerous moment you hate to see if you're a Zbraslav fan. Tomasz Hayek, normally so lethal, throws that ball away. Now Yaroslav Horn, he's on the race, off to the races. He's got Brian Whitmer to his left. Is he going to use him? Kind of.
Guys.
Whitmer picks that up. bounces off the board to go the opposite direction, off to the lefty side. Facing some good pressure there from Loscott. Loscott gonna sub off.
Zbraslav gonna need to get their subs onto the floor clicker, especially with the forward door at the moment.
Shot taken, goes wide. Slavic had a good little slide there. Not sure if that would have gone either way. Oh, little extracurricular there from, I think that was Adam Kuchera.
Slavic strong in net so far, but Zbraslav's going to need better placement regardless of the goalie if they're going to try to get back into this game offensively.
Prohaska dropped that pass right after his last one. Maybe he's feeling a little bit of the fatigue from the 6 games throughout the tournament. Beshek, he surveys, get to Knotek. Knotek drops it, thought he had it.
One-on-one here, one to beat.
Carson Coletti.
Looks like he'll elect to settle.
Step on Friedel. Friedel was a previous Custode. I was surprised to see him in his Zbraslav uniform. Voda sends that across. Thinking about taking that shot. Defender slips. Again, people are flying everywhere.
Good
All
hitch.
these evening games have been slick. Shot taken right to the stick of Slavic.
Slavic standing tall in there so far.
Streblik sends that up to Loscott. Now some good pressure near the midline, kind of matching a little bit of the Custodes energy. Peshek with a one-timer. Oh my goodness, Tomasz Knotek had a really great opportunity. He could not put that on net. What slick handles there by Peshek.
An opportunity there where you wish you had had Mateusz Knotek, the lefty for the LC Foxes, who just finished in the 3rd place game.
Darrow Horn sends the pass down and he scores!
That the first goal of the night, and the Zbraslav fans are electric in the stands as this game goes to 3-1 with just over 2 minutes left in the frame.
Yarrow Horn to Peter McGowan on the doorstep. An absolute frozen rope of a pass. Sneaks that one past Slavic and gets Zbraslav on the scoreboard. 3-1 in favor of the Custodes. Getting that first one is a big deal.
A Zbraslav fan running a flag up and down the stands here. These fans have come out in strength as they look to pull off the upset and secure their first title at the Frank Menschner Cup.
Peshek, he thinks about it, gets to Kuchera. Good ball motion, shot taken, goes well wide. Gets his own rebound, Tomasz Knotek buries.
Knotek leading this team in points there, a goal and an assist to himself off the boards. Not how he drew it up, but he'll absolutely take that result. 4-1 here already for Custodes. You're going to need to get your offense going quickly if you are Zbraslav to avoid Custodes trying to pull this one away.
3-goal deficit, 1:43 remaining. Kuchera picks that one up off the double miss from Zbraslav. He's got to get that one out of his stick. Lukasz Chikart gets himself slammed into the board. Zbraslav fans not happy and shoved to the ground by Kuchera. And now an extracurricular. Kuchera throwing a punch. Oh my goodness. Holy!
If you cannot tell already, these teams play each other often, and they are not necessarily fans of one another, let alone in this gold medal game.
Lukasz Chikart and Lukasz Kuchera both heading to the box.
And while I understand this Zbraslav team going and enforcing for their teammate, unfortunate turn of events there as Zbraslav was about to head on their first power play of the game. That retaliation is going to keep us at 5s. Oh, looks like one of those may end up as a major penalty. Heard the number 3 from the Zebras there. Brian Whitmer arguing with the ref, but so far to no avail as the 2 captains wait to hear what the call is going to be final. And it looks like that will be a major against Zbraslav, so the turn goes from bad to worse here. A potential power play opportunity turns into even at 5s, and now the Zbraslav team will be down for 2 minutes at the end of this first penalty. 1:26 remaining in the period here. The fans letting the refs hear it. They do not agree with the decision to elevate that call.
I gotta be honest, man. If you come off the bench and level the guy that just leveled your own player, if you come off the bench, that usually is gonna get you a little bit more time than the first penalty. Despite what the fans think, I do believe that is the right call if you're asking me, but nobody is, so here we go.
They always get the retaliator. Verna down the middle. Great save by Slavic.
I'm always so impressed with how Slavic slides to his knee, just pops up, and is ready for that Custodes transition. And it looks like what they're going to do here is kill a little bit of that initial penalty for Kuchera, and then they've got an extra 2 minutes after his expires. Knotek holding the screen. Pesha kind of slipped, picked up. Prohaska buries.
And that is not what you want to see if you are trying to make a comeback. Obviously not the goal, but Zbraslav, that is now 2 goals back-to-back in which the Radotín shooter picked up their own rebound. They are going to need to be stronger and quicker to these loose balls if they are going to try to get back into this gold medal match.
Down by 4 with 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Good little body check using the slickness of the turf. They get this one to Zipai. Zipai's going to run the floor here. Still playing 5-on-5, 4-on-4, sorry.
4-on-4 for now.
Hadn't looked. Zipai, he might take a shot. He does.
Ooh, that looked like it might have gone off the pipe, but the ref says no.
Oh, big body check there by Tilsher.
Oh, and they're going to give that as a crease violation despite the hit.
Fans once again unhappy. Kuchera out of the box. Now 5-on-4 for the next minute and 42. Shot taken well wide by Lascott. Prohaska feeds Knotek. Knotek puts it into the stick of Blaha.
And yet again, that is a shot by Custodes getting picked up off the rebound and fired right away. If you're Blaha, you need help on those so that you don't have to continue to make back-to-back saves on these Custodes shooters.
That's going to do it for the first period here at the gold medal game, Frank Bencher Cup 2025. LC Custodes leading 5-1. My name is Gary Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
And we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, lacrossians. This is the gold medal game, LC Custodes versus Zbraslav. LC Custodes leading 5-1. My name is Gary Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
We are really witnessing such a good, fast-paced game. These teams are playing fast and physical. The Custodes are on the power play for another minute and 20 off of the major penalty against Lukas Čikart. Ryder, what do you think some of the keys of the game here are?
For Zbraslav, I think it's really about these loose balls. They have been so good in this tournament in transition, but giving up these rebounds has given up extra shots and forcing Blaha into harder saves.
What a great save there by Blaha. They thought they had, oh, they do have Voda. The twister can't get it to Barry Paslavic. Can he get his own rebound? He cannot. Tilsher gets it to Knotek, whips it over to Lascott. Knotek ran for that. He thought he had the window. They elect to get 5-on-5 offense back out on the floor. Peshek Scott, a lot of time, shot right into the chest of Blaha. That almost trickled in.
Deep bomb here.
Garo Horn cannot get that transition pass from Blaha to fall into his stick. Picked up by Mathieu Kressel.
Does feel like Zbraslav has come out here trying to hit those deep bombs in transition as they look to spark this offense.
Blaha usually quite good. Nice no look there. But quite good at those long range passes. Horn can't pull it in. Peshek loads up, takes that shot, it goes wide. Rebound picked up on the doorstep. Great ball motion. Knotek can't handle it. Peshek to the backside. Nice. Shot clock violation.
Unable to handle those there, but you can see how much Custodes loves that ball movement towards that off-low pipe, getting the goalie to move across and looking to get that one-timer.
Decent kill on the major there for Zbraslav. Let's see if they can bury one here. That would be huge for them. Friedel trying to work the two-man game, can't do it, sends it all the way down. Somehow finds it in the back of the stick. Zbraslav tries to get to Friedel, he drops it. He's got 5 to shoot. Hayek gonna come out and pressure. Shot taken. This one goes well wide, bounces off, but at least at this point they can get their defense out on the floor rather than take a turnover at the midline with Hayek. That would be dangerous.
And Custodes in a good position here so far, but I'm sure that they're going to be regretting not getting a little bit more action off that major.
Scott diving, saved by Blaha.
Blaha continues an incredibly strong performance here at this tournament. The only way that they are getting on him right now is getting him moving from pipe to pipe, and even there he shuts it down.
Blaha and Slavic, two absolute bright spots in the young Czech Republic goalkeeping era. They are electric. Ball dropped. Taking it back over to the righties. Little flip pass to the inside. Big hold coming. They got 3 to shoot. They got to do something about it. Vimola, absolutely hot pursuit through the door. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Voivoda in Vimola's face. This could get ugly, folks. That was a spine to the corner of the door. Vimola gets tackled a little bit. Horse collar.
Yet again, penalties on penalties, escalating these situations. Zbraslav, an absolutely brutal hit there from the beginning. They have got to get that door closed to help protect their teammates. Waiting to see
and Vimola doesn't get the penalty.
Interesting. Waiting to find out here what the calls
fans
are going to be.
Booing. Brian Whitmer out talking to one of the refs, absolutely livid.
So far, 1 penalty per team as one member sits in the sin bin. We await the call to find out for how long.
It was almost like seeing that in slow motion, Ryder. Like seeing that open door, seeing the pressure from Vimola. Like, I hate to say, like, you've got to close the door when Vimola is pursuing you near the board. I really hate to say it, but
you don't want to be the guy who blames the staff member there for not closing the door at the same time. An absolute final destination moment there. You watch him heading towards that door, completely unaware that it is open and shoved right on through the open space, making a bad situation worse. Captains continuing to argue here with the referees. It looks like it'll be just a 1 minute per side, but we await the final call on this Zbraslav penalty here.
This should be 5-on-4, and it is. Custodes get the man advantage. Looks like so the 2 Zbraslav players are in the box for a minute. That's Rival and Voivoda. Kressel in the box as well. Voivoda threw a punch. He's lucky he didn't get the major.
Wow, what a save.
A save by Blaha. Whitmer throwing a body into the wall. They're letting it go. Whitmer obviously very fired up about that. I'm a little shocked, honestly, Vimola didn't get that penalty. Like, I think Whitmer just wanted the 2 for 2.
I would never go so far as to criticize the Zebras on a hot mic, but I will say so far the call's leaning heavily towards the host team Custodes.
Loose ball picked up by Zbraslav. Kind of able to take that loose ball, just flipping that to the back corner. Really great awareness there by Friedel.
Still 17 seconds of power play action here for Custodes.
Gutierrez gets the ball over. They swing it to Peshek, back to Prohaska. Loscott, he's got time and room. He's going to think about it. He takes that shot. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that did not go through. Voda's going to come out of the box. They're going to get František Klima sub in on defense. Now we're back to 5-on-5, but it doesn't matter. Kanotek scores. This one buried past Blaha, 5-on-5.
Unfortunate there for Blaha. A lot of chaos in front of him. Rebound was getting shot before he could have an opportunity to find the ball. I do have to say, I don't love the decision there by Zbraslav to sub the forward off for a defender in the middle of a 5-on-4 opportunity. Left Custodes time to move that ball with an extra man on offense.
You really don't want to give Custodes any more extra man opportunities. Their ball motion is so impeccable. They are so, the chemistry is undeniable here at LC Radotín, the place where they call home. Now Martin Peck thinking about making this a 7-1 lead. They find Peshek on the doorstep. Shot missed. Jared can't handle the loose ball. Loscott does though. They are so good in these chaotic situations. Jera over to Peshek, back to Jera. Got a lot of time to shoot, got 15. Jera finds the inside, Peshek, saved by Blaha.
Oh, Lord.
They're gonna get Loscott for a penalty, but he really just slipped on that one.
Funny considering the number of times Custodes has gotten away with what appear to be penalties, that is what ends up finally sending Zbraslav on to their first power play of the night here, about 5 minutes into this second period.
1 minute penalty here for Loscott. Zbraslav with a good chance to get their second goal on the board. A lot of pride between these two teams. That one picked off by Odan. Odan gonna get off to the races, gonna get quadruple teamed and slammed to the turf. Zbraslav off to the races now. Stepan Friedel, does he have the back door? He does. Missed it. Voda picks up the loose ball.
About halfway through the penalty here.
Zbraslav really's got to bury this one if they're going to keep the crowd engaged. Friedel finds Whitmer on the backside, trying to feed the inside, thinking about it, gets it to Friedel. Friedel has to catch cross body. Slavic was there, got soaked. This time Whitmer, great shot to keep the possession with 6 seconds left in the power. They got to go quick if they want to utilize the man advantage. Friedel, shot tipped away. They thought not. Good thing they picked it up before the midline. Friedel, he's going to get that pick. They whip it over. Shot taken. Slavic had it. Friedel got to one-hand it. Good little play there by Loscott on defense. You do not see him on defense often, but no surprise, a prolific offensive player finds the ball in the back of the stick.
For Zbraslav, got to be painful there to not capitalize on their first power play opportunity as they look to come back from this 5-goal deficit.
As many of you folks know, if this is one of the first Frank Mechner Cups that you're tuning into, or one of your, maybe your 10th, or one of your 30th Alice Rebeski Memorials, you have to play perfect against these Custodes.
Blaha strong again there, but that'll reset the shot clock, and Custodes electing to settle it up here.
22 to shoot, shot goes wide off the stick check. First pass off the inbounds is gonna get tipped by Tilsher.
Easy come, easy go there for the turnover back to back for both teams.
Wrestle to Tilsher, back wrestle into the corner is Loscott. Utilize the ref's screen. And the doorstep, Prohaska scores!
Oh,
you can see a big smile out of him.
tough looks there for Zbraslav. Those low defenders have got to hug the crease better against these Custodes who love to go to those low corners, getting Blaha moving there, taking this 6-goal lead with 4:39 left in the second period.
Things are starting to get a little bit out of hand for Zbraslav. These Custodes feeling really good about their play.
The stopped clock will give Zbraslav enough time to come back here, but they have to get this offense going as quickly as possible.
Czech trying to get to the races. Slips while he tries to cut. Guarded by Klima. This time it's going to go behind the net. Klima's going to take this transition. Riedel, he's going to get the pick from way up top. Good early switch there by the Custodes defense. Kressel. Try to feed Friedel. Friedel whips it across. Shot taken. Little twister. Saved by Slavic.
Custodes defense hard enough to score on without Slavic playing the way he is, and it looks like Leon Bohm is still down after a big hit there.
Haven't heard a lot of out of Bohm tonight, have we?
No, Bohm, one of the leading scorers for this Zbraslav program, but quiet so far in this one. Though given the scoreline, you can say that about many of these players at this time.
Backside feed by Friedel. Not able to make anything happen. A quick dive. Vimola just stands there so casual. That guy's a huge body and just knows he's got the advantage on that in the crease.
That man may be guarding the wrong paint based on his height.
Prohaska whips it over to Peshek. Loscott. Back to Prohaska. Prohaska thinks about it. They find Knotek on the doorstep, saved by Blaha. Also, if Harden gets bored, gets blown up by Peshek. Peshek gets his own loose ball, bounce pass.
That one seemed like it might have been a bit high, but refs don't see it or don't believe it was.
Knotek took a little high one there on the righty side. They're just going up and down, and there's that inside finish by Knotek, and he scores in his signature celebration into the boards.
Oh, Blaha got a piece of that one, but Tomas Knotek just too hard to stop here. He has been an absolute menace here this week in Radotín for LC Custodes, who are absolutely pulling away with this one here in the second period. Credit where credit's due. I will say this, Zbraslav fans continuing to support their team loud and vocal and proud in these stands.
Tough one, man. Playing under the lights against LC Custodes at their home arena. I've done it a number of times, and it is a very tough game to do well in. I mean, absolutely mangled was Peter McGowan.
Oh, and it looks like McGowan landed on the butt end of his stick. They're not a fun experience.
Hilscher finds the backside for Kuchera. Can't make it happen. Custodes, they whip the ball over to Prohaska. Back to Peshek. Peshek swings it across. They think about it. Get a pick. Shot taken. Saved by Blaha. He gobbles that one up. They've got a runner. Can't make it happen.
Good look there by Blaha, just not quite handled there by the breaking forward.
Tomas Zipa, he actually finds the loose ball after all of that. Can he do something in the back corner? Guarded by Vimola. Vimola is one of the hardest hitting Czech players. What a
Huge
absolute
pick.
Body check, but that will be a turnover. A rightful call, but that gasses up the Zbraslav bench and fans.
Ferda, Ferda, an absolute menace for this Zbraslav team. That is a big body coming through on that screen.
It's not an easy body to move, Jakub Vimola. Little flip pass there by Loscott. He sends a pick. Prohaska finds himself open on the doorstep. In the crease is Loscott. Blaha thinks about stepping on him.
I have seen the stomp before.
Really get the screen from Whitmer. They don't really have the bodies, really slow to substitute. A good opportunity wasted by Zbraslav unless they get that one to go, but they don't. Hodan picks this one up.
Good forecheck by Bohm.
From his back, you can hear the calls from the bench. Zada means back, behind. Nice little shovel fake.
still plenty of time in this shot clock here.
Riedel working with Bohm. Oh, excuse me, that was McGowan. That time going off the body. Hayek off to the races. You can see him ready to go. They've got the man advantage. Can they take advantage of it? No, they can't. Hayek is still in the opposite side. They have a delayed penalty too, so even now this could be a 6-on-4. Will they take advantage? Oh my goodness, they've got to do something here.
I gotta say, if you're Zbraslav, you have to get more involved in this loose ball battle. The Custodes absolutely dominating here in that facet of the game, getting to most of these rebounds on both sides of the floor. If you're gonna come back from a deficit like this one at 8-1, you have to start turning around that ball and getting more of those possessions back in white.
Looks like they're playing with a little bit of urgency here too. You can see they want this whistle to go.
Second look here tonight at this power play
and
unit.
They throw it away off the rip. Are you kidding?
And they have elected to leave the net empty here.
No way! Are you kidding me, Tomasz Hayek, Zbraslav? Ryder, do you have nicer opinions than I do right now?
I am going to say that I understand them trying to get the additional offense here towards the end of the period, but yikes, that is not what you want.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Was not ideal.
Throwing it away out of stop time, and then to concede that goal is just brutal. Anyways, that was the end of the second period. It's 9-1 in favor of LC Custodes over Zbraslav. My name is Gary Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
This is the gold medal game of the Frank Mentioner Cup 2025. We'll be right back after the break. Hello and welcome back, lacrosse fans. This is the final period of the gold medal game of the Frank Cup 2025. My name is Gary Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
We're seeing a 9-1 lead. Ooh, big body there, my goodness. Lukas Chikar is an absolute menace to society today.
That might help turn the momentum around here after that very late empty netter by Custodes to wrap up the second period.
He has been a physical presence for Zbraslav as this game has been hard-hitting. Despite the score, it feels a lot closer than it is.
Yeah, you forget that the Custodes have 9 goals. It feels like Zbraslav has been in this game but cannot get a goal of their own.
And now they have 10, my goodness. Martin Peck buries that one solo.
Bit of an announcer curse there, not to take credit for what was a beautiful one-time shot there by Peck.
Not to mention, they are down Adam Kuchera on the power play, so they're short-handed.
Oh, the short-handed goal is only going to make that one worse.
That is really, really tough for Zbraslav. Face-off win by Streblik. He finds himself throwing it to the back line for Shruta. Pesek gets Vimola off the floor.
At this
Hidden
point,
ball trick. Blaha not fooled at all. probably has seen that a couple times, you think?
These two teams quite familiar with each other.
Blaha and ex-Custode as well. Saved by Blaha. 3 guys all around him. Yaroslav Horn gets hit to the face. I thought that was pretty incidental, but Kuchera will find himself in the box for the slash after this. Yaroslav Horn gonna run off to the bench.
Based on the calls here tonight, slashes no, body checks absolutely.
Zbraslav has 6 on the floor. Backside goes for the little jump shot one-timer, Matthew Hudson.
Hudson, that would have been a great finish, a good athletic play to get that shot off, but straight into the stick there. Slavic not forced to anywhere near as much action so far as Blaha, but standing strong in net. Only 1 goal allowed so far in the game and the early part of this third period.
A little one-timer taken by Minneapolis Wheat King, Matt Hudson. Got a text from his GM, Nicky Midbow, in between periods saying he's going to have a big day. Shot taken, scored off the one-time. Zbraslav fans are feeling it.
Credit where credit's due. These Zbraslav fans have not given up on their squad. That is their 2nd goal of the night to cut this thing down to 10-2 with just over 10 minutes remaining. And the flag flies again for lacrosse Zbraslav here in Radotín.
They voted a Friedel for a great goal. 10 minutes left in the game. Nice handle there off the loose ball, good roll.
With the way this thing has begun, get those ice bats ready and go the second this game ends.
Picard with the little Canadian pass. Nice settled offensive look. I thought that was going to get picked off by Kuchera. Got taken right into the chest of Slavic.
Slavic continuing a strong performance despite a 2nd goal given up here tonight.
A few minutes ago, I spoke about a text from my friend Nick Midbow, but I also got a text from my friend Derek. He said he is tuning in, and it is him and his girlfriend's named Taylor. 5-year anniversary today. Shout out to them.
We love lacrosse here in Radotín, and we love. Congratulations, you two.
Amen. Ferda not able to corral that pass.
Really hoping Ferda scores here. His name has become my favorite goal call of this tournament quickly.
How can it not? Voda whips that across to Friedel. The last connection for the goal. Thinking about it. Base dodge. Little twister of a pass, kinda. Not able to chase that one down. This is going to be an over back.
Good job by Ferda to direct that into the corner, prevent any sort of quick restart there for Custodes.
Especially when you got Hayek bearing down on you. That is not the guy you want to see in transition. He's kind of creeping around the crease, thinking about it. Will he stay on the floor? Yes, he will. He wants to take that shot. He does. Saved by Blaha this time. I thought it might have gone into the net, but he's going to get his own rebound. It's not often you see him get stripped. He is a lethal transition player. Peck gets the pick. Doesn't make it happen. Lascott back to Peshek. Over to Proaska.
Good stick in the lane.
Every bounce finds the Custodes. If you have never tuned into a Custodes game, this is not abnormal. In Radotín, every bounce finds the back of their net. Whitmer wants to steal from Kikart. Whitmer thinks about it, shot! Right into the chest of Slavic. Whistle blown.
In and out call here. This one will stay with Zbraslav.
50 remaining in the final frame here of the gold medal game. Frank Menster Cup 2025. Can Zbraslav pull off the insane comeback?
Well, with the stopped clock, they have a better chance than they've had in any other game in this tournament to pull that off.
Dressel gonna run the floor. Holm trying to throw him into the boards. Dressel's a freak athlete. If you have ever seen his Instagram, that man is an animal. And trying to get the ball out of his stick on a transition is that chance, but Streblick takes that shot. Looks like it was deflected and over the shoulder of Blaha, and that bounces his way. As I just mentioned, every bounce goes Custodes' way.
An absolute nightmare there for Zbraslav. The defender trying to eat that shot for his goalie, accidentally redirects that straight into the top corner.
Face-off violation going back to Zbraslav, now 11-2, 7:18 remaining. They have got to go and go quick.
At a certain point, you're looking for a goal just to get a little bit more of that crowd noise in your ears.
Ball whipped across to the right, he's ball dropped. High Hudson swings it back across to Frito. Frito gets the pick. Ball picked off. Hayek in transition from Vimola. There he is. Lethal can't make it happen. Pick the ball up. Okay, there we go. A little hidden ball trick. Not sure if Slavic knows where it is. It took him a second. Free ball, he's got it. Almost picked off by Kuchera. Face-on shot through the 5-hole, scored!
And he's got words for the Custodes. They're still talking despite the scoreline. You love to see a man keep his energy.
6:29, 8 goals to go.
And credit again to these Zbraslav fans, still locked in on this game as the flag flies once again in the stands in front of a booing Custodes crowd.
As soon as he crossed over the halfway point. And then the Zbraslav fans with a little retaliation cheer. You love to see that.
And a good even 50-50 split here.
Ball dropped by Custodes. Loscott gets the pick, swings it across, unable to handle it as Peck. He's gonna face some pressure out near the board. Chikart, can he make a transition happen? Oh, he would have had a really good chance. Kucher with a big body. Him and Chikart, they have had some tension, have they not?
Man, that has gotta be a tough one to miss though, and another opportunity the other way.
Hayek thought about it, but Zbraslav was ready. You can see just from the right to left cut, Hayek is just so fast.
Man, it helps to be at home. Everything going Custodes' way in between the lines.
Check to Knotek. Knotek thinks about it. Sets a little slip. Tries a back door, can't make it happen. Gets his own rebound. Loscott takes that shot. It goes now by way of Zbraslav. Klima, he's got numbers. Who does he find? Verda for the goal!
Yes! Once again, Verda goal, Verda boys. William Verda with the 4th goal of the night for Lacrosse Zbraslav. A great bouncer there to beat Slavic to the 5-hole.
Verda goals, Verda 4th goal. it keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. But 5 minutes and 14 seconds remain for a 7-goal deficit. Stranger things have happened, Ryder. 1
goal at a time, as every high school coach loves to say.
Look at that backdoor cut. Can they score? No, they can't.
Good slide to recover there from Custodes to prevent that shot.
And you imagine how the fans would have erupted if they had scored that one back-to-back. Hayek, he wants to take out all the air in their tires. On the backside, they find Peshek to Vimola. Backside, all alone, doorstep, saved by Blaha, but in the crease nonetheless.
Blaha continuing a strong run here in contention for the best goalie performance in the tournament so far through 6 games.
Big ripped jersey there for Zipai. Zipai slings that, goes for the backdoor look. They're not able to make it happen. Slavic picks up that ball. 4:14 remaining. Voda on the forecheck. Thought he had a little bit of more support from McGowan. Trucha just runs right by both of them, no problem. Communication breakdown. Prohaska with the ball. Kuchera, he's got a lot of time. Slings that across Knotek, the hot hand. Kuchera, he takes that shot, goes over the goal. Kuchera gonna get cleaned out a little bit. This time picked up once again by Ferda. Can he be the hero? Good pick there by Chikart. He's on the doorstep. and that goes off of his face and out.
Accidental headshot there by Whitmer, looking to feed the crease.
Unfortunately for them, friendly fire is enabled.
Ooh, slip into the board.
They sling it up to Loscott near the midline. Loscott thinking about it. Peshek back to Loscott. Can he shoot? No, he cannot. But they've got Knotek there for support on the loose ball. Knotek going to send another pick. Loscott got his hands free. They're going to call shot clock violation. This is going to go Custodes' ball. Loscott trying to have a little forecheck pressure. This time he's going to get back up to Horn. He's going to get over to the midline. They have 3:03 to clear 7 goals. Can they do it in time?
They do still have their timeout as well. Ooh, that is maybe not the shot you want in that situation. Love some flash, but that one is a fizzle.
I actually really like the timing of the reception from Voda, but I really hate the aim.
Not the shot he thought about in his
Big
head.
body from Kressel. They're going to call that. Jipai hitting the deck.
Kressel's jersey continuing to tear off.
Got taken by Bohm. The low-to-low rip. Not go anywhere but into the body of his defender. Kuchera, he's got the cutter. Knotek misses. Shocker. Kuchera misses. Shocker.
An empty net miss. We saw an empty net from the midline, but can't hit it from the wing.
That is just unbelievable. That Knotek back into a Kuchera open net. Double miss. And a good soccer play by Kuchera. Ends up in the stick of Slavic. Now to Hayek. Body's hitting the back. Peshek. Saved by Blaha. Body hits the deck. Ferda throwing him around.
Big hit by Ferda there, continuing to be one of the stronger transition players here in this tournament.
Shovel pass trying to find the back of the stick of Voda. He can't make it happen. 1:48 remaining in the game. And it feels like the Custodes are probably going to really take their foot off the gas here.
At this point, if you're Zbraslav, possibly just trying to play to lose by fewer than the Foxes did in our second semifinal earlier today here in Radotín.
It's a little surprising to not see a bit more pressure from Zbraslav, and now you're going to let Pesek shoot all alone. Like, come on.
Ball into the stands. Great catch by the fans there. Have a souvenir, ladies and gentlemen. Straight to a child, a great keepsake here for a young Zbraslav fan, as Zbraslav going to get a new ball and back into play.
He's that ball over to Friedel. He's going to load that one up. Goes wide. Give me a turnover. Schruta. Pick for Kressel. Kressel going to find the loose ball, and smart play by just getting that up to Prohaska. Now Zbraslav is going to press a little too late.
Far higher IQ than I would have had. I absolutely would have forced that shot in transition. Great job to settle there by Custodes.
They get this one to the corner. Crowd still cheering for Zbraslav. Loscott rolling behind the back. Not good. Peshek, door closed. Zbraslav learned. Peshek going to dump that to the corner. 33 remaining. Timeout taken by Zbraslav. More likely than not, they're going to pull Blaha.
And 30 seconds on the timeout to figure out what they are going to draw up for their 7-point play here with just 34 seconds remaining in the game.
They just made the line for that, didn't they?
Yes, exactly.
Really far away.
Should Blaha manage to score this himself while the goalie is in the net, that would in fact tie this game up in the new version of lacrosse that I have been coming up with in my head, because I would love to see this game continue beyond the climb on the clock.
Nothing's better than a gold medal game in overtime. We're not going to get that tonight, and we're also not going to see Blaha pulled. Whitmer running this ball. 30 seconds remaining. Friedel. Tries to get over to Whitmer, loses it.
Cannot be what they drew up on the board in that timeout.
Shot clock and game clock are eerily similar. Ebola loses the ball, picked up, big body check. Knotek coming in. Zbraslav handles. Friedel gets to Whitmer. Whitmer scores through the 5-hole.
And there an opportunity, and there a goal.
And with 2 seconds remaining, it is just a juice goal. Won't change the outcome of the game, but a nice goal there by Whitmer and a good play by Zbraslav. If they had a couple more of those, maybe we're talking a little differently at the end of this one.
They will at least send the fans home with another highlight to cheer on. The flag flying through the Radotín crowd, but Radotín unfazed here as their hometown Custodes are about to wrap up what will be an incredible 8th title at this tournament.
Those guys talked about it. That's going to do it. If you have tuned in this entire tournament, thank you so much. This is a special arena. It's a special place, a special tournament. This and the Alice Trebesky Memorial are the highlights of so many people's years, one of mine as well. Thank you so much. If you're watching recorded, we love you. We thank you. Shout out to LC Custodes for coming away with the 11-5 victory over the crosstown rivals. Zbraslav. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
I am Ryder Cochran.
Thank you so much, and a big congratulations to every team from 1st to 15th. It's been an honor, a joy, and my greatest pleasure to both play and commentate this tournament. Thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for us as we head to the closing ceremonies. Appreciate you tuning in. Congratulations to LC Custodes, and good night from the 2025 Frank Menschner Cup.
Požádáme všechny týmy a zástupce týmu, kteří na plochu.